All right, what's up, guys? This is Hassan with Sniper Sky Day Trading, and I got some cool trades to show you today, so check it out. All right, so the first trade I want to show you is OXY. So I always start on the daily. Here we see we're in a nice uptrend with OXY, right? We're making higher highs, higher lows, higher high, higher low, another higher high here. Now, even though we did make a low here, a lower low than right here, we still can't. This is still a lot of resistance right here, right? And we had some good volume come in on this last day, and we gapped up today in pre-market. And this is a nice setup. I like the bottoming tail. I like that we were trading above it right off of pre-market. So this was a really nice setup in my opinion. It opened and then it sold off a little bit, came down to this support level, came back up over VWAP and kind of started consolidating here, making a little flag. So I went ahead and placed my order above this level here. My stop was down here, and went in pretty light. I wanted to give this thing room to work out, and like right after I got in, man, it jumped up to this next level at 63, came down a bit. Now, what I was trying to do here, I can't remember what I was trying to do, but I got all out on accident, and that was not cool. But I was still completely. I took some profit out, which was cool, but I really anticipated a much higher move, so I got right back in. I didn't care about my average price. I got right back in and put my stop under here, and it kept going, took profit there, and last leg up here. So this was a really clean trade. Normally I don't like to take entries below this high volume that comes in on the first candle. I consider this the top of this candle and the bottom really to be high volume support. So I really like to put a line here and say I'm not taking any entries below this, which would have been right here. This ad actually was a perfect place to add, right? Because it made a new high over the high volume support and came right down to test it, right? But I was bullish on the stock anyway, and once it broke and held over VWAP, I felt pretty good about it. That's why I took kind of a half position here. And then once it gave me confirmation, I got full, and it took off, man. It was a great stock today. Pretty easy, I believe I moved my stop up to here once we broke back over this level. And this is one of those safe, easy, comfortable trades here, Once I take profit here, I do move my stop up to break even, which it did come close to. But hey, turned around, went back up, and was able to take more out even higher. So this was a really good trade. My favorite kind of trade here. Just a clean buy, add, take profit. All right, NIO, another one, another clean one. It really didn't. Oh, it didn't open on the first candle. Just made this little narrow range, low volume candle here. Then it opened up on the second one. Lots of high volume, but it didn't go far. Broke up over this level. I was feeling a little FOMO right here. I wanted to, I'm a VWAP sniper, so when it came and tested VWAP, man, I was just like, man. But this isn't a pattern, really. This is lots of overlap. This big candle here does the whole range. Wasn't really anything to really go off of here, right? So I was patient, and it traded up pretty good. And then I started eyeballing it on its way back down. So I'm looking to catch it at this support level and VWAP, but it never made any highs. I believe I put an order in over this candle but it never made a new high there. So I canceled that order, waited. I believe I was watching the SPY right here when this happened. This was 9:45. So yeah, that was right here. So same time the SPY was making this, NIO was making this, and I saw it getting ready to bounce. So I felt pretty good about taking this, and it was a great entry. It was still above the lows of the day, you know, and also above this high volume support candle right here. You know, that's perfect. That's perfect. So you buy the next candle to make a new high, and then you make money. Look at that chart, man. Look at that. I mean, what else do you want? That was, now here I got all out. I never get all out on my first take profit. I just fat fingered it, and yeah. So normally I would take half or 80% out right here, and then let the rest ride. I would have put my stop here above break even, probably right here. And man, did it ride, man. It rode. Like, this would have been a nice second take profit up here. But hey, man, it was a good trade. Made a little over 3R on it, and it was easy. Like, this is what you want right here, man. This is really nice. All right, now here's the one right here, LI. Oh my gosh. I really like the daily setup on LI. It was holding this $28 level really well. Made a new high, came down, tested again, and then gapped up over this morning. So to me, this was a pretty obvious green day. Maybe a little too obvious, because I was pretty aggressive in trying to get on this thing. So nice strong open. I mean, green all the way up. FOMO right here, man. This is the FOMO area, but all these green bars, you can't get in like that. You gotta wait for some red. So came all the way up here. I'm eyeballing VWAP, as you can see. This bottoming tail, I wish I would have disqualified it. You know, this is really too wide of a range. You want more of a narrow range, like what you see right here. But you know, I is above this. You know, it felt like a good. Felt like a good entry. I'm not terribly mad at myself for this one. It did stop me out right before turning around and going back higher. On a sloppy entry like this, I probably should have given to the lower day on my stop, or I should have just waited for something better. That would have been more ideal. So stopped out there. Then it made a higher high over here, and then a bottoming tail. Not a really good pullback though, if you think about the low being here and the top of this run being here. You would really want the pullback to be a little bit lower. So I'll get in here and stop loss under there and stopped out. Now I should have put my stop under VWAP, but it didn't really matter because I wouldn't have taken profit here, and it would have stopped me out over here anyway. But I guess it wouldn't have been two trades, right? It would have just been one. So at this point, I'm in and out 3 times, right? And so I'm down 3R at this point, and I'm really wanting to just walk away. But this is actually not the indicator that I trade with on my main charts. I trade with the 200. Okay. And so what I noticed at this point, you know, I'm just like, when I'm down this much red on a ticker, I'm wanting to figure out how I can get my money back, you know. And VWAP just wasn't holding. I didn't want to take another shot like that, and I was really just going to be done with this and just call it a day on this one. But I realized here and here it was bouncing off of the 200. So I wait for it to come to the 200. It throws me this nice narrow range candle, right? Like, this is great. And so yeah, I load up. Like, this is the Hail Mary. Stop is tight though, right under there. You know, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So breaks over VWAP, lower low. Higher low. Excuse me, higher high, higher low, and I add right there, just a little bit though, just a little bit, just to make it sweet, so I don't feel like I need to get all the way up to the highs, because I really just wanted to take profit at this pivot right here and be comfortable. So this was a great run. At this point, I was up 1R. I had already recouped all of these losses and was up 1R at this point. And my actually original take, my second take profit was up here at 32.36. But after it did this and started pulling back, I raised my stop up to take out at where I took profit the first time. And I left my order in, so this is actually me going short up here, and so I got right out. But yeah, aside from that, I was able to save myself just really from just kind of taking a step back and seeing what the stock is doing, right? And I realized, hey, look, it's riding this 200 EMA. So I was able to hit a ride there and make a green day out of a red, not a red day, but a red stock. And so yeah, it worked out. Ended up almost up 2R on this one after being down 3. And yeah, really good day. One of the big changes I made today, I have one monitor that I just watch my watch list on. It's full of charts. It usually has 9 charts on it. And I realized that more input equals less focus, and so today I reduced it to 4, and it felt great. I feel like I was able to see more and miss less. Adding 9 charts is about FOMO, not wanting to miss anything, but I feel like I missed less on what I thought was in play by focusing on just 4. So we'll see how the rest of the week goes. Hope you guys had a great trading day as well, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.